So, good evening to all of you. Am I audible and visible? We good? ये जो ALS लिखा हुआ है ना साइड में, ये फट रहा है, मुझे लग रहा है ये सही से अच्छे रेजोल्यूशन पे नहीं बनाया हुआ। हाँ, I am fine, beta. Good evening to all of you. So yesterday we have gone through the parts of nuclear reactor components, and that has been clarified to you, and we can say like we have been able to see there is a shielding, there is a moderator, coolant, control rods, turbine and generator. These are, I said, that components, and we have also seen, like I said, nuclear fuel cycle, and nuclear fuel cycle, if I consider, it is we can say like better to say first one that we have talked about mining, that already it is clear to you, miling, MILLING, and thereafter enrichment, and we have seen the three types of enrichment, and we have to see, like I said, after the enrichment, reprocessing, and then these are the two very much important, you know, that enrichment and reprocessing technology, and we have seen there is a fuel fabrication. Today we have to start with, I said that the two topics we have to see, like I said that one, we have to see like types of reactor. First we have to see like this one, types of reactor, and we have to also see the three stage nuclear program of India in nuclear reactor. So we have types of reactor we have to see, and what are the three stage nuclear program of India that we have to see. So we have to see the important types of reactor. It is BWR, means boiling water reactor. Second one, then we have to see PWR, and it is pressurized heavy water reactor, sorry, pressurized water reactor, and this is I said that thereafter PHWR, it is pressurized heavy water reactor. Then we have to see FBR, it is fast breeder reactor. So these are the 4 types of, I said that important reactors in the world, and in this one we can be able to see in the fast breeder reactor the coolant is liquid sodium, and sometimes it is also known as liquid sodium breeder reactor. It is also considered as liquid sodium breeder reactor. So these are the 4 important there are several types of reactors, so we should not become the scientist, we should try to see what it could be. I said the better for you to answer the questions of ppsc in the prelims and in the mains. And thereafter the first stage 1, if I am talking about stage 1 of India is, I said that this one is the stage 1 of India, pressurized heavy water reactor. This is, I said that PHWR is, I said that pressurized heavy water reactor. And the second one we can be able to see that stage 2, if I am talking about stage 2, it is stage 2 is fast breeder reactor, and stage 3 is, third is, I said advanced heavy water reactor, advanced heavy AHWR. So these are the 3 stage program, and then these are the types of reactor. This side we have been able to see. So one side we have seen that there are the different types of reactors that it is popular in the world, and another that what the India has utilized for it. So that we can say like this boiling water reactor, if I say that in the world if I am talking about eighty percent of I said that reactors of the world is boiling water reactors since long time. Okay, and this is in a pressurized water reactor, and thereafter pressurized heavy water reactor, it is, I said that 5% of the world. So there is, I said the most of the nuclear reactor in the world is boiling water reactor, but slowly and slowly they are shifting to the other regions also. And this pressurized heavy water reactor is it is in a one adapted by the, I said that Canada. So therefore it is also known as I said Canada. So and heavy water, you know that it is considered a heavy water is known as deuterium oxide. Water is H2O, heavy water is D2O. So therefore it is also known as so the pressurized heavy water reactor is also known as CANDU. We can also say here it is CANDU. So pressurized heavy water reactor is also known as CANDU. CN for Canada, CNDU, CN for Canada, and D for deuterium, U for uranium. So there is in a Canada, deuterium, uranium. So what is the full form of CANDU? So this is the meaning of it, and deuterium means I said that it is in a heavy water. Now these are the things that perhaps you should remember in your mind, so that when I will go further, then it will be very much clear for you. The boiling water reactor, there is a pressurized water reactor, and we have a pressurized heavy water reactor and fast breeder reactor. Beta, I am not talking about Kakrapara. Kakrapara is one of the atomic power station in Gujarat, Surat district, you know. Just I am here, I am discussing the types of reactor, okay. So here it is boiling water reactor, pressurized water reactor, and pressurized heavy water reactor, and fast breeder reactor. Perhaps if it is clear to all of you, then you must be, and then just it is trying to remember those, the types of nuclear reactor means where the energy is being produced. Boiling water reactor, pressurized water reactor, and pressurized heavy water reactor, and fast breeder reactor. And the stage 1 is this one, pressurized heavy water reactor, and then stage 2 is fast breeder reactor is this one, and then stage 2 is advanced heavy water reactor. So India is I said that this 3 stages, and it is this 3 stages prepared by Homi Jahangir Bhabha, and it is before his death, you know that before 1966, these are the I said that this thought process has been given by Homi Jahangir Bhabha, and further our scientist has moved as per his plan, and this his plan is ultimate plan. And next one again I said that which are the types of reactor. First it is boiling water reactor, thereafter it is I said that pressurized water reactor, and this is the, and there it is pressurized heavy water reactor, and there it is fast breeder reactor. This boiling water reactor and pressurized water reactor, if you will see, it is utilized in our Arihant, you know that our submarine. So we have seen that our Arihant class submarine, it is, and I said that nuclear power. So which kind of reactor is inside our nuclear submarine of Arihant class? It is a pressurized water reactor. Clear? So you should remember, and this is our pressurized heavy water reactor. It is in a stage 1 program of India, and it is also known as I have said that CANDU, and CANDU you should remember, C and for Canada and D for deuterium, because heavy water is utilized. Another it is I said that deuterium, and there is what I said uranium. So uranium is the most important mineral, so the name has been given CANDU. And then fast breeder reactor, and this is the stage 2 of, and this is the fast breeder reactor. Perhaps in the Chennai, this is a Kalapakkam. India's most of at present this is the pressurized heavy water reactor. This is the stage 1 of India. This is the stage 1 of India. I said this pressurized heavy water reactor, it is in stage 1 of India, and it is also known as CANDU, as you know that. And then I said that at present I said that our 90% means most of nuclear reactor of India, is I said that pressurized heavy water reactor, and then stage 2, that it is I said that just I am giving just making you aware, so that when I will teach you further, then you can be able to correlate much better. Okay. And stage 2, I said that in the 2020 probably it was planned, or I think due to this corona and all, or COVID-19, probably it can extend, and it can be in 2021 perhaps this fast breeder reactor will start. Okay. So perhaps I have given one idea about it. Boiling water reactor India doesn't have. Okay. India doesn't have boiling water reactor. Must understand, India doesn't have boiling water reactor. Clear to you? So, I am going towards first one, boiling water reactor. So, I said boiling water reactor. Types of reactor, the first one that we are going to see. Before that, one thing that we'll have to see, like India has some uranium. India, you know that uranium, first before getting into these reactors, we should know that uranium in India and another it is thorium in India. These are the two things that we have. So, uranium in India and plutonium, generally we do not get it from the, I said plutonium we do not get it from nature in the large amount. Generally we can say that we are not getting plutonium from the nature, that we can say uranium 238 converts into plutonium 239 and plutonium 241. So, uranium is, I said that uranium in India, if I am talking about uranium in India first, it is, I said that around the first point, if I am talking about around 1% of the world. Uranium in India is around 1% of the world. It is clear? Around 1% of the world. Another point, if I am talking to you, that before 2011 in India, the Jharkhand state has the highest reserve of uranium. I am talking about before 2011, that I said I can say that Jharkhand is the #1 state, but after 2011, that in the Kodappa district of Andhra Pradesh, we have been able to find the largest, one of the largest reserve. I think we still try to technically or with the help of engineering aspects, we are trying to find out what is actual reserve in the Kodappa district in Andhra Pradesh. So, and thereafter that we found a good amount of reserve of uranium in Andhra Pradesh, Kadapa district, and it is now Andhra Pradesh is #1. So, we can say that #1 in India. So, in India, if I am talking about in India, the #1 is, I said Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh. Second one, I am talking about Jharkhand, we can say. And then third, that we are talking about, third is and third, if I am talking about, you can say that Meghalaya, and you can say that and something in the Rajasthan and here and there. So, the most important two are this one, I said Andhra Pradesh and Jharkhand state. Andhra Pradesh, and we have around 1%, and we can say that less than 1% little bit, that India has a reserve of uranium of the world. So, we have been able to see the Jharkhand and I said that Andhra Pradesh. And if I say that in the map of India, if I can show you, if there is any map. You know that there it is in Andhra Pradesh, here it is Kadapa district, and in the Jharkhand, that is, if this is your Jharkhand. So, there is I said that this is the Singhbhum region below, nearby Jamshedpur. There is a Singhbhum region. The most of the reserve is in the Singhbhum. This means I said that one, it is in the Singhbhum region of I said that Singhbhum region of Jharkhand, and here we can be able to say that there it is in the Kadapa district. Kadapa district. and a few things little bit in the Meghalaya, here and there, Rajasthan. So the major it is Singhbhum, and in the Singhbhum if you will see that which are the important in the Jharkhand important mines are, I said that it is better to say Jaduguda, Ghatsila, Musabani, Ghatsila, Musabani. So which are we have seen? Jaduguda, Ghatsila, Musabani. I'll tell you beta, I said that first listen here, I'll come on to, I said just wait Anulata and Jatin, please wait for some time. I said that Jharkhand has the famous uranium reserve mines are Jaduguda, Ghatsila, Musabani. Which one I said that? Jaduguda, Musabani, Ghatsila. So just if you understand Hindi, then I can say something to how to, I said that you can remember that if you can remember, if you know the Hindi, so Jadu, you know that magic. Jadu means I said that magic. So I am just making you to remember. So the radiation of uranium is doing some Jadu. Okay. And Mushabani means I said that mouse. Okay. Mouse. You can say that Mushabani means I said that you can remember like mouse. Mushabani. It is in a Jadu. I am talking about Jadu. So the radiation, uranium radiation is doing some Jadu, and then mouse, Musabani. Yes or not? And his size, because of the radiation, his size started decreasing, ghatne laga. You can remember Ghatsila, ghatne laga. So it started reducing. So Jaduguda, Mushabani, and then Ghatsila. Clear? And this is the radiation. If I said that uranium radiation, I said that is doing some Jadu, and it is on the mouse. Mouse size started reducing, Ghatsila, ghatne laga. And who is doing this? One I said that, another I said Narwa Pahad. Narwa Pahad. Narwa Pahad. I said that Narwa, Nar means you know that male. Who is doing all this? Narwa Pahad. So I said that Narwa Pahad. So the Narwa Pahad is the reason. Again, all are in the Singhbhum region of, I said that Jharkhand. Narwa Pahad. So who is doing this radiation? Who is giving this radiation? Nar, he is doing this radioactive radiation. And then fifth one I am talking about Turram D. These are the five important, I said that five important and once in the UPSC prelims examination, this Jaduguda is famous for what? It has been asked. Once in the prelims of UPSC, this Jaduguda is famous for which kind of reserve? It has been asked earlier. So you just remember Mushabani, Ghatsila, and Jadu say mouse has been started reducing, ghatne laga. Okay, and it is, and at the same time JMG. One movie was there, OMG, but here it is, you can also remember JMG. Okay, the radiation is, you know that it is like some god is there who is giving the radiation, JMG. Oh my god, nahi hai, it is JMG, Jaduguda, Mushabani, Ghatsila, and there it is, I said that, and who is doing this? Nar. Narwa Pahad, Nar means male, and Turramdi. and here it is Kudappa. So, you have been able to remember that the distribution of uranium in the world, the distribution of uranium in the world, sorry, in India, distribution of uranium in India. I can those who are little late in the class, I said that we have gone for, I said that they are the types of reactor we have to do, like boiling water reactor, pressurized water reactor, PWR, pressurized heavy water reactor, that is also known as CANDU, and then fast breeder reactor. These are the 4 types of special types of reactor that we will do, and thereafter what is the 3-stage program of India in the nuclear reactor. If I am talking about, it is, I said that it is 3 stages. The first one is a pressurized heavy water reactor. It is also known as CANDU, means it is this reactor concept is from the Canada, and in this one we are using heavy water. Then because of that, and heavy water is known as deuterium oxide. What is the chemical formula of heavy water is D2O, because and deuterium and U for uranium. So, uranium is the fuel and deuterium heavy water we are utilizing as a coolant and moderator. Therefore, it is known as pressurized heavy water reactor and CANDU. And the second stage is fast breeder reactor. This is the fast breeder reactor, and the third stage is advanced heavy water. So, this pressurized heavy water reactor and fast breeder reactor that we will discuss here, it will also cover the 2-stage program of India, 3-stage program of India in the nuclear reactor. So, you have done that one, and thereafter I said that in our nuclear submarine Arihant class is, and I said that nuclear powered submarine. So, this is, I said that Arihant, and in this one pressurized water reactor is, I said this type of reactor is installed in Arihant class of submarine, and here we have a pressurized heavy water reactor stage. I said that pressurized heavy water reactor, and here it is, we can be able to say that most of the nuclear reactor of India, most of the nuclear reactor, NR means nuclear reactor of India is pressurized heavy water reactor. And in the fast breeder reactor, it was planned to start this year, and it in the stage 2 2020 in the Kalapakkam of Chennai, Kalapakkam region of, just it is the south of Chennai, it is the south of, just in the south of Chennai, we have, I said that this Kalapakkam is there, and there is an, I said that fast breeder reactor. So, these are the 4 reactors: boiling water, pressurized water reactor Arihant, pressurized heavy water reactor is the stage 1 of India, and the fast breeder reactor is the stage 2 of India. In the India, pressurized heavy water reactor is the highest, and fast breeder reactor. When I will teach you in detail, then automatically understand why India is having this much of reactors in this one. And thereafter I talked about, I said uranium in India, it is around 1% of the world we have, and in India the Andhra Pradesh has, I said that highest percentage of reserve, followed by Jharkhand and little bit Meghalaya and Rajasthan. It is not important, the most important Andhra Pradesh and Jharkhand. And in the Andhra Pradesh Kadapa district that we have in the 2011, we have found large amount of reserve in the I said Andhra Pradesh. So, if we can be able to see that in the Andhra Pradesh, which one I said? Kadapa. And another that we can be able to see in the Jharkhand, which region is Singhbhum. And here you can be able to see that Jamshedpur, or better to say the Tata Iron and Steel Company, TISCO, is in the Singhbhum region itself. And here we have, I said that there is a Jaduguda, JMG Jaduguda, Musabani, and then we can be able to say that Ghatsila, and there is a fourth one is Narwa Pahad, and we have Turram. These are, I said that it is in Jharkhand. Got it? So, the next one that we are going to see, the uranium in the world. Uranium in the world, if I say, and uranium in the world, if I talk about, no need to make a map from your side, just I have drawn you to locate it better. I said, but in the future for your different, I said that for geography, for different international relation, and whatever you are studying, if you are knowing to draw the world map, India map faster, it will be good for you. And so, the number one is, I said that Australia, and we can say that 30% of uranium of the world is in Australia. And then second, you know that here it is Kazakhstan in Central Asia. Central Asia, one country is there, Kazakhstan. It is the second number, and the third it is Canada. And then fourth we can say here it is Namibia in the Africa. So, you can be able to say that this is the way you can remember that what I said first, and so here it is, the first is Australia, second is Kazakhstan, third is Canada, and fourth is Namibia in the world. But you just remember till the third, it will be better, because if our Prime Minister of India, if the Prime Minister of India is going to Central Asia, then 100% it is surety that he will go to the Kazakhstan, he will try to make a better relation with the Kazakhstan, Australia, Canada, where it is getting a very good chance of, I said that nuclear fuel, they can amend in their constitution and they can give the nuclear fuel to us. So, it is very much important that India should make a good relation with these four countries. So, we can be able to say, like I said, so the first one, it is, I said Australia, 30% of the reserve. Then we can be able to see that Kazakhstan, third one it is Canada, and giving the pictographic memory and then flow chart kind of understanding. So, that always you should try to do that, you should never forget Canada. And the fourth one you can be able to see that it is Namibia. So, we have seen the uranium in the world, and you can see that India is having only 1% of the uranium, and if India has to produce large amount of energy in the coming future, because it is a clean energy, it does not cause any carbon dioxide production and all. So, it is in a green and clean energy. Green and clean energy means green, it does not causing any kind of pollution, so air pollution. then we can be able to say it is in a green and clean energy, and it is very much required as far as India is in concerned. And he need to always a supply of nuclear fuel. When India is having an always supply of nuclear fuel, then he can be able to produce. It is clear. So the next point, it is we have seen uranium in the world, uranium in India, and you already know that uranium is at 99.3%, uranium 238, and 0.7% uranium 235 will be. Now the next, it is an thorium, and you know that thorium 232, that can be transmutation into uranium 233. Thorium 232 will convert into this one, it will convert into this one. So here we can be able to say like thorium. And if I talk about in the world, India is number 1 in the thorium reserve, and that it is, I said that around 50% of the world. That figure used to change according to the United States geological survey of their geological survey, and then some other world different survey is determining that how much who has this one. India is number 1. It means in the future, if India is able to utilize thorium, and it is the 50% of the world, and I can say that our stage 2 program and stage 3 program is based on thorium, because it is an I said we do not have large amount of, I said that we do not have large amount of uranium. So we have made our plan so that we can utilize our resource instead of depending on the other. So our stage 2 is more depending upon thorium, and then stage 3 is completely based on thorium. So I said that this is the way that it has been earlier, we have got an idea. So India is number 1, that you should only remember. I said that there is some United States, some I said that Australia, South Africa, these are the country, Brazil are there country, they are also having. India is number 1 in the thorium. And if I talk about where it is, just give an idea in your mind, I am going to talk about thorium. And generally thorium are available, I said that thorium is available in the sea beach, and sea beach or sea beach, there is a particular sand is there, its name is monazite sand, along the sea beach monazite sand is there. In this one thorium is in good amount, the thorium is found in that one, and it is not affecting any kind of radiation, you know that is a fertile material, but we have to convert into uranium 233. So I said that monazite sand in the coastal region, and wherever the sand is there, it's better to say that it is a monazite sand. Sometimes it is along the rivers, you can be able to also find. Okay? So if I talk about now thorium is, I said that it is in a future of India. If I am talking about it is a future of India, and the several country will think of and see towards India in the coming future. I said that maybe a 20-30 years they will start seeing towards India for the uranium. Now India is not the member of nuclear supplier group, but in the future everyone will see towards India. Therefore there will be a lots of permutation combination, means there is a group will form after 10 years, because by the time after 10-20 years uranium will be one side, but India's dependency on the other country will not be there, it is on. So even the China and the other country, everyone will start seeing towards India. And one more point and there is if I am talking about one more point I will say you, Galwan Valley, you are watching out, it is in the news, I will tell you also about this something. So sea beach monazite sand here we will be able to find, and we can say that where in India, and so my question is, I said that can you see Andhra? All of you can see Andhra. Which state is below Andhra? Tamil Nadu. And which state is above Andhra? Odisha. Can you see in your mind? Which are the three states I am talking about? Which are the three states I am talking about? Andhra Pradesh, and below Andhra Pradesh, which one I said that? Tamil Nadu, and above Andhra Pradesh, which state is this? Yes, tell me. Which state is? Yeah, Odisha. Now, if you are able to see Tamil Nadu, I am coming towards western coast. Can you see Kerala? Can you see Kerala, Malabar coast? Clear? So, which are the four states I have said? Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Odisha. Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Odisha. Then I am talking about, yes, I am talking about Kerala. Clear? Then above Odisha, there are the two states are there. One coastal state is West Bengal, and another it is an above Odisha, Jharkhand. So, we have to talk about, there it is, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Odisha, West Bengal, sorry, and there it is Kerala, West Bengal, and here we have Jharkhand. So, that the thorium found, generally you have seen that sometimes students are studying about the number 1 in the thorium or monazite sand is the Malabar coast, Kerala, and this is the wrong information. This is the wrong information. So, I said that number 1 is Andhra. So, thorium reserve in India, if I am talking about, it is Andhra Pradesh. The second one I am talking about, it is, yes, perhaps all of you remembered, Tamil Nadu, and third one is Odisha, fourth is Kerala, fifth is West Bengal, and sixth is Jharkhand. So, better Telangana, this is not Telangana, uranium, Telangana is having uranium. Telangana does not have, I said thorium. Thorium is along the sea beaches generally along. Clear? So, I said if I am talking about, just you should not go for particular state where it is very less amount. Okay, you should go for the important states where it is, I said that. Like iron ore is in Rajasthan, but we generally know that iron ore is found in the Jharkhand, it is in the Odisha, it is in Chhattisgarh, it is in Karnataka. These are the reason, but it is found in the several states also, little bit, but those percentages we should not consider about. Clear? So, we generally consider about where there is a good amount of it. So, must remember Andhra Pradesh, you must remember, because the and Kerala is coming at the fourth number. So, we have given an idea about the thorium reserve and their distribution in India. Now, you can say that India's I said that nuclear program is, I said, if I am talking about uranium, we have around, I said that 1% of the world, but thorium we have around, I said that around, or more than, better to say that 50% of the world. So, our nuclear program, that already I said that the scientists were knowing. So, we started our 3-stage program. So, 3-stage program, that is, I said that first is if I am talking about pressurized heavy water reactor, second one it is fast breeder reactor, and then third one is advanced heavy water reactor. So, in the fast breeder reactor and advanced heavy water reactor, there is a use of thorium, and the pressurized heavy water reactor, there is a use of uranium. So, because we have to depending upon more on, I said that in the coming future we will be started what I said that utilizing thorium. So, our program is, our 3-stage program is somewhere depending on that I am making a flow chart so that you can write by your own. If the question comes why the India is having 3-stage program which is prepared by that our I said that premier scientist and legendary scientist. So you just say that it is based on the availability of nuclear fuel, and the nuclear fuel, if I said that uranium is hardly we have 1% and but the thorium is, I said that available more than 50%, and the thorium and also if I talk about thorium is better than uranium. But because when the thorium will convert it into uranium 233, so there will be nothing, everything I can utilize in the form of energy, but uranium it is there. If I am extracting uranium, the 99.3% is what? Uranium 238, and 0.7% is what? 0.7% is uranium 235. So only I have to convert thorium into uranium 233, means 100% I can utilize. So there is, I said that great chance, I said that the instead of if I am extracting 1000 kg of uranium, natural uranium, so in this one 993 kg it will be, you know that yesterday I have discussed, there will be uranium 238 and then 7 kg will be our uranium 235 that I can utilize for producing energy. So but in case of thorium, if I have extracted thorium 1000 kg, and then if I will transmute it in uranium 233, then it will be 1000 kg. So there is you can think of just it is. So India's future is somewhere along with the thorium. So therefore India started with their some uranium program first stage, but thereafter he started doing with, I said thorium based. There is a they started using thorium. It is not complete thorium, but it is started utilizing thorium in the second stage, and in the third stage they converted into what? Fully thorium. Clear? So it is this is the reason uranium it is utilizing in the first stage. Second stage means he is utilizing little bit uranium also, and I will tell you what are the things uranium, plutonium, and there is a thorium. But in the third stage it is a advanced heavy water reactor. But when I will finish it today now, then you will enjoy, sir, wow, what the India has done, and that thought has been I said that fabricated, this thought has been, I said that structured so many years ago. So this is the first, I said that why India's nuclear program, if I say why India's nuclear program is 3 stages, and the answer is we have a very less amount of uranium 1% and very high amount of, I said that thorium in the form of monazite sand, and that is in the different states that we have seen. Another one that we have to see, like I said, listen me very carefully, I said another reactor, one we can say that thermal reactor. Just understand that thermal reactor, and one it is I am talking about, it is heavy water reactor. Hello. I said beta Jharkhand is not along the coastal area. I am talking about that along the river there are some sands are there. So, along the some rivers, and in the Jharkhand only 2% reserve is there. Okay, only 2%. Only 2% reserve in Jharkhand, this thorium, and that is along the river valley. In the river valley there are some sands are there. Yes. So, otherwise in the Andhra Pradesh 31%, in the I said Tamil Nadu 21%, Odisha 20%, 16% Kerala, 10% it is I said that West Bengal, and 2% only Jharkhand. So, just I said that it is not about that. I have said, perhaps you have not listened me carefully, that it is available in what I am talking about. It is also along the river valley. So, my next point it is I said that thermal reactor means I said that where we are when we are I said that making thermal neutron. When we are making thermal neutron means I said that that is considered as what and heavy water hatakar, better to say that breeder reactor, we should say that breeder reactor. So, when we are making thermal neutron, so that is those reactors can be also said as jahan pe bhi ban raha hai, whenever we are making thermal neutron, that is considered as an I said, when we are making thermal neutron, then we can be able to say that is considered as a thermal reactor. Clear to you? And another one it is breeder. You must have heard one concept, fast breeder reactor. Perhaps it is clear. Perhaps you are knowing that. In the breeder, and how we make thermal neutron? 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 Yes, my question is to you. We make thermal neutron with the help of, I said that, moderator. So, moderator is reducing the speed of neutron, and all the neutron become what I said that thermal neutron, and this thermal neutron is absorbed by, yes tell me, absorbed by what? Thermal neutron means what I said that thermal reactor means when I said that in a reactor chamber where the uranium is there, and the moderator job is to reduce the speed of neutron, and that neutron is going to be absorbed by uranium, and that it is able to disintegrate into barium and krypton and all. So, it is clear to you, this is your thermal reactor. If question comes what is thermal reactor, you should not say, oh, sir has not taught us. So, thermal reactor, if I am talking about where the moderators are there, it means thermal reactor. Where the moderator is there, thermal reactor, because the job of moderator is to reduce the speed. Next one, if I am talking about breeder reactor, there is no moderator. And breeding, आपको कुछ idea होगा, breeding means perhaps you have understood that okay, mutation of the two different kind of I said species to give new breeds, something like this. So, that understanding is there, but I am just going to take another thing. So, I said that this is in a chamber, suppose this is in a chamber, and in this chamber we have I said in this chamber we have I said thousands of uranium rod thousands of uranium rod. Clear? Thousands of but in this one there is no moderator, there is now my question is to all of you, I said that we have seen, like I said, thermal neutron means slow speed neutron, okay, and that can be done by moderator, perhaps it is clear to all of you, that can be done by moderator. Is it clear? Is it clear to all of you? I said that my question is, I said what is my question? What is the meaning of thermal neutron? Means moderator has reduced the speed, but if I am talking about if I have no moderator, then how can I reduce the speed? And I can say that there is what I said, neutron started moving, and here it is coming, and then here it is going like, and so you can be able to see that if I have it is a starting point, suppose a starting point of neutron, clear? Thermal neutron means what I said, that reduce the speed, and that reduced speed uranium 235, I said that when the speed of neutron is low, then we can say that it is what? Thermal neutron, and it will be absorbed by uranium 235 fissionable material, it is absorbed by uranium 235 and disintegrate into barium and krypton and neutron, and giving energy and neutrons, 3 neutrons. So this is, I said, that the job of speed of neutron, and we have a speed of neutron already, you know that, even then I have written here, I said that speed of neutron is low, thermal neutron, it will become thermal neutron, and who will make moderator, and it is absorbed by uranium 235. So uranium 235, listen me carefully, uranium 235, listen me carefully, uranium 235 can disintegrate only, or fission break only the speed of neutron is less. So my question is, how to reduce the speed of neutron without moderator? My question is, how can I in a chamber, how can I reduce the speed of neutron without moderator? I have given some clue in the figure. If you will see in the figure, how can I, if you are able to answer, beta, go and ask any of the students outside, those who have given the mains and perhaps an interview, they do not have an idea, beta. And I think I have given some idea over here. I have made some figure, and if you are answered, then you are, I said that, hats off. I have made a figure like this, neutron is moving like this, after striking and colliding here, and then coming back, then here it is, then coming here, then going there. I have given some clue. There is no quotation, there is nothing beta. There is no coating, no extra number of, I said that controlling rod is what? Absorption of neutron. Control rod job is to absorb the neutron, not to reduce the speed of neutron. One student has given correct answer till now. 2 students, 3. Perhaps you are getting my point. I said that this figure I have drawn something in this chamber. Chamber may I have drawn some line of neutron movement. No control rod, no control rod. Control rod will absorb the neutron. Very good, all of you, very good. Some of your students are very well answering. Means when it is a colliding means here neutron is coming here, and I said that then it is returning back here, and if every time it is colliding, and when it is colliding and during the several collision its speed will reduce. You know that collision consumes the energy. Collision transfer the energy. जब आप गाड़ी से टकराते हो, when you are driving a car, then probably your car will collide with the other. In the other car there will be some kind of, what I said, that damage will be there. It means some of your energy has been transferred to the other car. Then your energy will reduce. So during collision energy reduces, and if the energy reduces, then it means what I said, that your velocity, your speed will reduce. Your speed will reduce. So collision for multiple times will reduce the speed. Getting my point? Yes or not? So this is, I said that what is happening, I am talking about, yes, everyone perhaps clear, do not understand that you are able to answer or not answer. Perhaps somewhere you have an idea that sir has made this figure and there is no moderator, but I have to reduce the speed. Then how to reduce the speed? The question is, here is a question for you. Here is a question for you, and you started thinking, perhaps my point is also up to you. To reduce the speed, I have to make a number of collisions, multiple collisions. Then what happened? Every time during the collision, some energy will be lost, and then there will be, I said, the speed of the neutron will decrease. Clear? Perhaps this point is clear to all of you, so that I can move ahead. This point is clear to all of you? This point is clear to all of you, that through the collision inside the chamber, neutron speed will reduce. Everyone understood? So that I can move ahead. Everyone understood? Everyone understood? Through the collision, speed of neutron will decrease. Everyone, I am asking not only 1 or 2 guy, I am asking everyone if you understood. Then your basics, when the basics are clear, then everything you will understand, and you will be better understanding of every types of reactor. Bolo sir, this is the reactor, this is very easy reactor. I can make you understand. Collision of neutron inside the chamber, Beta, don't go too much in the, what I said, that interior. If I am not talking, just listen me, where am I? If I am here, just listen me, here it is. Technology always improves, okay? When the technology improves, we go for the better technology.
When the technology increases, we go for the better technology. Everyone understood that how to reduce the speed of neutron, and you know that the chamber should be very strong. When the neutron is colliding, you know that the chamber should be also strong. We should utilize the technology to make our chamber to be very strong. Simply beta, if I say that if I am talking about, generally suppose you are running, if you are running and you collided with a particular person or anyone, then what will happen? Suddenly when you will collided, then after the collision some tissue will suddenly, you will start getting pain in your body. What is the meaning of pain in your body? Means some energy has been suddenly lost, means the tissue has been damaged. When the tissue has been damaged, listen me carefully, when you are colliding with someone, you are running and your tissue has been damaged during the collision, and suddenly all the energy of your body will go towards those tissue to repair it, to repair the tissues of your body that has been, after the collision with someone, you started getting pain and the energy is rushing towards that tissues to repair this. So some energy in your body will lost and you will not be able to move faster. Perhaps it is clear the collision. There is beta constructive and destructive collision may happen. That is the different thing at all beta. I said that collision, I am talking about the science of collision and what happens during the collision. I am just talking to all of you. I said again I am repeating that during collision, only one word I am saying, when you are running and collided with someone, then you will run fast with the same speed, your energy will be reduced. Your energy will reduce, and thereafter you will start running compared to the last one, it will start slowly moving. Again someone comes in your way and you collided, then again you lost some energy and during the collision, and thereafter your speed further decrease. So if you will collide multiple of times, then the energy from your body will slowly and slowly it will lose and your speed will decrease. Clear to all of you? So one point, because you know that when I will come on to the fast breeder reactor, it is very clear to all of you, oh sir, this is so easy. I am trying to make a clear picture in your mind. For that I am making lots of basics. So perhaps it is clear to all of you that collision will, now my question is, how uranium-238 is a fertile material convert into I said that plutonium-239. Perhaps if you remember, beta colliding with the chamber, simply it is colliding with the chamber, means do not get into the science too much beta. Here it moves and then collided, means it is going here, coming here, colliding, and then after each collision it will, I said that after certain collision its speed will reduce and it will be absorbed by, I said uranium-235. My question here it is, uranium-238 will convert into plutonium-239, perhaps you remember 1 neutron and 2 beta decay. Perhaps all of you remember, process is transmutation. The process just be revised, always come in the class with revision. The process is known as transmutation. But I am saying that how uranium-238 will, I said that convert into uranium-238 will convert into plutonium-239, it is in a fissionable. Yes. It means I said that somewhere you can say that sir, okay, uranium-238 requires 1 neutron and 2 beta decay, clear? And the beta decay कब निकलता है? When there is an energy produced, yes or not? When the energy is producing, there will be alpha decay, beta decay, gamma decay, there will be different kind of decay will be there, then gamma rays are coming out, beta rays are coming out, alpha rays are coming out. So there it is, I said that energy will have what? Beta decay, that is clear. And for transmutation, we need neutron also. So let us come on to, I said that this is the chamber, and inside the chamber we have thousands of uranium rod, and now I said that now I say that neutron is moving and with a very high speed, and it is keep on colliding on the chamber and reducing the speed. And when it is and the neutron, you can be able to see that in this figure what happened, neutron, lakhs of neutron are moving and their speed is reducing, yes or not, and then it is absorbed by uranium-235, and uranium-235 after that convert into barium and krypton and gives energy, and energy will be the beta decay. So if I say that and if I say if there is in this one there is a uranium-238 as well as uranium-235. So that uranium-238 and uranium-235. So I can say that the after collision reduced speed of neutron, will disintegrate uranium-235 into barium and krypton as well as energy, and this energy will have alpha, beta and gamma decay, clear? So this is, I said that the role of neutron. Another role of neutron will be that it will be directly absorbed by uranium-238, and beta decay will convert uranium-238 into plutonium-239. Means one side is what is happening, I said that uranium-235 is giving energy, and then other side I said that transmutation means we are breeding new type, means uranium-238 is converting and breeding a new type of, I said that it is a fissionable material, that is plutonium-239. Therefore we are able to say that there is a breeding. Breeding means I said that uranium-238 we are converting those fast moving neutron, understood? For converting that fast moving neutrons are absorbed by uranium-238, okay? They absorbed, and the beta decay, the energy is coming and converting into plutonium-239, because it is not going to, uranium-230 is not going to disintegrate because it is not a fissionable one. So, some of the fast moving neutrons, will, I said that convert, some of the fast moving neutron will convert uranium 238 into plutonium 239. I said that some of the fast moving neutron will convert uranium 238 into plutonium 239, and you know that uranium 238, if it is a natural uranium, there will be a 99.3% will be what? Natural uranium. Is it clear? And in this one, in the natural uranium, uranium 238 will be 99.3% and it will convert into plutonium 239. Clear? And uranium 235, it will, that is a 0.7%, it will give energy after consumption. After consumption it will give energy, and here it is, we are producing fuel, nuclear fuel. We are producing nuclear fuel. Again I am talking to you, listen me very carefully. Nuclear fuel, here it is. So this nuclear fuel, which is, I said that plutonium 239, it is in a fissionable. My question will be the next, it is, and you have to answer everyone. Now tell me, uranium 238, in the natural uranium, uranium 238 is higher or uranium 235? Fast. Everyone. In natural uranium, who is higher in amount? Who is higher in amount? In natural uranium, who is in higher amount? In natural uranium, who is in higher amount? Whether it is uranium 235 or uranium 238. Uranium 235 is higher in percentage, or which one will be higher? Higher in amount also or percentage, whether it is both are same. Which one will be higher? Uranium 235 or uranium 238? Everyone answer, because after that I will give one question and you understand, oh, this is the fast breeder reactor, easily I can make. I am preparing for reactor, so that your concept for the reactor should be very high. Okay, everyone is giving answer. My question is next one. So uranium 238 is very high and uranium 235 is very less. So my next point is, so there is, and uranium 238 is converting into nuclear fuel. So there is a production of nuclear fuel and there is a consumption of nuclear fuel. The two things are happening. Uranium 235 is consumed, it is a nuclear fuel. Uranium 235, after bombarding, converting into energy, means it has been consumed and producing energy, and at the same time uranium 238 is converting and giving more uranium fuel of plutonium 239. So production is higher or consumption is higher? Tell me, which one is higher? Production is higher or production is higher or consumption is higher? Production of fuel is higher, production of fuel, nuclear fuel is higher, or consumption is higher? I am talking about here uranium 238 is converting into plutonium 239, and you know that the uranium 238 is 99.3%. and it is converting into nuclear fuel. and uranium-235 is very less 0.7% and it is consumed. So, in this reactor what is happening? Yes, tell me, production is higher or consumption is higher? Please be careful in giving answer, beta everyone. I am just making you understand the production means plutonium-239 and production of nuclear fuel. Production means of nuclear fuel. Production of nuclear fuel. Production of nuclear fuel is higher or consumption of nuclear fuel is higher? If you will take my every words very seriously, at the end of the class, every day I know you know that. At the end of the class, you will find that you understood everything. Take my words very seriously. Beta, uranium-238 converting into plutonium, it is a very comparatively at the same kind of rate, beta. It is not consumption or production, it will take too much time to produce. Both are going on the same pace. One side is consumption and one side is, I said, that production. Just give an idea, you should not become like an engineer or a scientist. I have given an idea. You know that I have talked about there are the two types of reactor. There are the two types of reactor, you know that it is, I said that it is a thermal reactor, means when we are making thermal neutron, and that is, I said that, and then uranium-235 we are disintegrating. But I said that when there is a moderator, when there is no moderator, we are not using the moderator, and at the time we are using the natural uranium, and if I talk about during that what is happening, production of fuel, production of nuclear fuel is greater than consumption. Simple. If anybody asks what is the meaning of breeder reactor, what is the meaning of breeder, means we are breeding new quality, means breeder reactor means I said that I am breeding. So in the breeder reactor what is, there is no moderator, but our concern is the fast neutron. Our concern who can convert, fast neutron can convert, I said that uranium-238 into plutonium-239, and we are giving chance to give what plutonium-239 to be formed. So the fast neutron, I said that fast neutron, I said converted uranium-238 into plutonium-239. Therefore, in such reactor production of nuclear fuel is greater than I said consumption. Perhaps आप ये नहीं जान पा रहे what I am trying to say, that it is one of the greatest achievement of India. It is one of the greatest achievement of India, and this fast breeder reactor that is going to be, I said that start 2020 or maybe in 2021 in the Kalapakkam of Chennai. That fast breeder reactor is going to get start in 2020, probably maybe in 2021, and here it is. In that reactor we will produce energy, but we will also produce nuclear fuel for the next stage. We are producing plutonium-239 without any kind of loss or any kind of extra cost, without putting any extra cost, we are able to produce large amount of nuclear fuel. Getting my point? Getting my point? You know that when I have studied, I have given the interview and all, when I have studied, I have taken, I said that I don't know how many days to understand all this, and nobody taught me. Nobody taught me, go and read fast breeder reactor, and everybody is reading, nothing they are understanding. How do they will be able to analyze? So let's, here we are able to see the one thermal reactor, one it is I said that breeder reactor, perhaps it is clear to all of you. If somebody is asking what is thermal reactor, simply say, sir, in the thermal reactor moderators are utilized to reduce the speed of neutrons so that uranium-235 can absorb and disintegrate. Then somebody is asking what is a breeder reactor. In breeder reactor there is no use of moderator and the fast moving neutron. I said that with the several collision reducing the speed, and those neutrons are reduced speed absorbed by uranium-235 and giving energy, and there some other fast neutron is absorbed by uranium-238, absorbed by uranium-238 and converted into, I said that, plutonium-239. It means in the breeder reactor there is no moderator, but there is a production of nuclear fuel is greater than the consumption of nuclear fuel, and that is one thing though nobody can understand how it is this. If in the book it is written the production of nuclear fuel is greater than the consumption of nuclear fuel, the people will not be able to understand. I don't need enrichment. I don't need enrichment. We are itself converting. I said that plutonium-239, it is a nuclear fuel. Getting my point? Yes? You know that this is not an easy for me to teach you beta. It is not easy for me to teach you these things to how to the fast breeder reactor is there, because when I will come on to the reactors, my point of concern to make you to understand it will be very easy too. So now this is, I said that thermal reactor and a breeder reactor, perhaps it is clear. And I'll tell you one point thereafter. In any nuclear reactor, we are not, I said that we are not using enriched uranium, and you know that the low enriched uranium. We are not using enriched uranium. We are not using enriched uranium. Clear? One fact you should remember. Okay, we are not using enriched uranium. My next point is I said that it means India is using natural uranium, and natural uranium means 99.3% uranium-238 and 0.7% uranium-235. Clear? India is using natural uranium in any of the reactor, not enriched. And you can think that because nuclear reactor needs 3 to 20%, nuclear reactors needs 3 to 20%, listen me carefully, 3 to 20% of U-235. Okay? This is one point. We have finished with the thermal reactor, breeder reactor. We have come on to the next step. We are coming toward the next step. This one point I make you to understand that in any nuclear reactor of India, we are not using enriched uranium. India is using natural uranium, and natural uranium, you know that this is. Clear? So, now what is critical mass? the minimum mass of uranium-235 which can initiate minimum mass of uranium-235 which can initiate chain reaction of nuclear fission. The minimum mass of uranium-235 which can initiate chain reaction of nuclear fission, and let us we are going to understand it. What is this? Suppose we have a chamber and here it is some uranium, natural uranium is there, and here I am talking about only natural uranium, and this is, I said that, suppose 1000 kg. So in 1000 kg 99.3%, you can say that 99.3% uranium-238. So 99.3% is uranium-238, and then I said 0.7% is your uranium-235. So in the 1000 kg, it means 993 kg uranium-238 and 7 kg uranium-235, and I think this much 7 kg of uranium-235, because if once chain reaction starts, and I think in the 10-20 days this chain reaction will finish, because the 7 kg of uranium will be very less, so we cannot initiate the reaction. There should be a good amount of uranium-235. That what the India does? Now there is, I said that 10,000 kg, and in the 10,000 kg we are able to see that 9,900, in the 9,930 kg uranium-238 and 70 kg we got, I said that, uranium-235. Now it is looking okay, we are increasing. Now we have said no, we should have 1 lakh kg, means 100 ton, of uranium, natural uranium, if it is 100 ton or 1 lakh kg. So in this one we can be able to say that 99,300 kg, 99,300 kg will be uranium-238, and there will be a 700 kg will be of. Now means by increasing the amount of natural uranium we can be also able to get, I said that somewhere whatever I required, uranium-235 I need more, means 3 to, I said that low enriched uranium. What is the meaning of low enriched uranium? Low enriched uranium, listen me carefully, low enriched uranium means 3 to 20% uranium-235, 3 to 20%. If I am talking about 3%, 3% of 1000 kg, and then we can be able to say like I said that there is a 1000 kg uranium 230 uranium is there, and इसका 3% कितना होगा 30 kg, 4% कितना होगा 40 kg, yes or not? So I said that this way it is 30-40 kg or maybe 100 kg, clear? And I said that low enriched uranium is 3 to 20% will be utilized in the nuclear reactor to start, means I need some amount of good amount of mass to start the chain reaction, क्योंकि थोड़ी देर के बाद एनर्जी खत्म, uranium should not finish, uranium 235 should not finish after certain period. I should continue for 1 year, 2 year. In any nuclear reactor, the chain reaction keep on happening for, I said that 2 years, something like this. In the you know that one Kaga atomic power station, perhaps you know that Kaga. Kaga atomic power station is continuously running for 941 days. इसका मतलब है कि the mass of uranium 235 in that one is very high in amount, that keep on liberating the energy, keep on liberating the energy, keep on liberating the energy. If I will put large amount of mass, then the uranium 235 will be also heavy. You can be able to say that is 700 kg, 700 kg. Listen me carefully. Here I said that which one is better? Low enriched uranium, 1000 kg uranium I put, and it is an enriched uranium in the form of, इसकी enriched uranium कितनी होगी 1000. If I am talking about 1000 3%, how much 1000 3%? 30. 1000 kg 5%, how much it is? I said 50 kg. So if I have a low enriched uranium, and we are importing from the other countries, listen me, it will be better that I will put large amount of natural uranium, that 1 lakh kg, that automatically it becomes 700 kg, and this much of means 200-300 kg of uranium will be, I said that in the pure uranium 235 will be suffice enough to what I said that to start the reaction. Or this is continuously going for long number of years, means I said that what is critical mass means the minimum mass of uranium 235 which can initiate chain reaction of nuclear fission, and it will be continuous for long number of days. This is known as critical mass. Is it clear? Yes, it is also uranium 233. Any feasible material, there should be some minimum mass should be there, that can be which needed to be there, that it can continue this chain reaction for some number of days, maybe 2 years, maybe 1 year, maybe 2.5 year, 1.5 year continuously, because then I will be able to get the benefit. I am making a nuclear power plant and I am getting energy for only 1 month, then again I start for 1 month, then again I started making again for next 1 month. So that is not I said that good, means suppose you are living in a city, you are getting electricity from nuclear power plant, so 1 month you are getting, next 1 month you are not getting, because again after when the uranium 235 will finish, we have to refuel, and when we have to refuel, it will take time. If we will refuel, then it will take time, then for few days you will not get the electricity, for maybe a 1 week or maybe 10 days. After 1 month always you have to wait for 10 days or 1 week, then again it has been refueled, and then again it has been started. So it is not going to be worthy. So therefore there should be a critical mass, one mass should be there which can initiate the chain reaction for longer period of time, otherwise it will finish in the आपने start किया and 1 month finished. So what is the job of nuclear energy? Only getting for 3 months, 1 month? You should continuously going for producing energy for longer period. So therefore it is a very good technology needed for this one, and this is your critical mass. Perhaps this critical mass concept is clear. I don't need enrichment I don't need enrichment. Without enrichment, with the uranium 235 we can get natural uranium. With the natural uranium we can be able to get what? It is clear? Now I said that one concept is, I said a role of heavy water. Role of water as moderator and the role of heavy water as moderator. This will produce, if I say that water as a moderator, it will produce less number of thermal neutron. Second, I said that role of heavy water as a moderator, it will produce large number of thermal neutron. So which one is good now? Which one is good now? The role of water as moderator, or we should use water as a moderator, or we should use heavy water as a moderator? My next question is, this is also very much important concept beta, this is very much important concept. Perhaps if anyone who have studied earlier, they must be understanding what I am teaching. My question is, role of water as a moderator is better, or role of I said that heavy water is better as moderator? Because water will reduce the speed of neutron, few neutrons will convert into thermal neutron, but heavy water will make several neutron to be as a thermal neutron, means speed will be slow. Which one is better? Everyone answer beta, everyone. This is the question I am going to give thereafter. बेटा मॉडरेटर फॉर ब्रीडिंग प्रोड्यूस, बेटा वो तो स्पीड न्यूट्रॉन को करता है. आई एम जस्ट टॉकिंग हेयर. आंसर माई क्वेश्चन फास्ट. That's good. Now my next, everyone is clear that heavy water, if the heavy water, I said that deuterium oxide, heavy water means I said that deuterium oxide. Heavy water, and India is the largest producer of heavy water in the world, and that is with the help of saline water of ocean, with the help of saline oceanic saline water of ocean, and it is the largest producer, that you should know, that heavy water. Clear? Another that I am talking about, enrichment. You know that the slightly enrichment uranium, that is, you know that yesterday I talked about through the diffusion and centrifugal process, we make enrichment of uranium 235, we keep on increasing, and I said that slightly enriched uranium, low enriched uranium, high enriched uranium. Enrichment process is very costly, and India cannot afford. Second, next point, India does not have a better technology of enrichment. Better technology of enrichment. India does not have better technology of enrichment. These are the points I discussed with you. I said that India is the largest producer of heavy water in the world. And why? Because it is, I said that they have a technology. India has produced, made their own indigenous technology, and with the help of oceanic saline water it is producing. Clear? And enrichment process is very costly. India cannot afford. Another point about enrichment, India does not have better technology. So my question is, will India prefer enrichment or not? Will India prefer enrichment process or not? Beta, I am preparing मेरी बात सुनते चलोगे आप लोग? Will you please listen me carefully? I have told you that I will go along with me, beta, everyone go along with me. I am teaching the way that you will never get any, you got understanding of better space technology, defense technology. I am coming into the nuclear technology, and let me teach you the better, so that you can understand what the ALS is providing to you. Listen me carefully. If you start querying such question, then I cannot be able to teach you these things. I will teach you the simple, like go and go and go. Would you like to teach you like I said that, okay, let's start boiling water reactor, let's start pressurized water reactor, let's start this and finish it. Will you be happy? Yeah, you should know that why we are doing these reactors, why we are not having this reactor. We should know that why we should have this reactor, why we should not have this reactor. My question is only that Those who have studied earlier, because there are several words in the news, several time you will be find that something in the books, the words will be mentioned and you will get caught, you will not understand, not at all. They are not mentioning anywhere, you will find in the YouTube here and there. Just tell me, sir, what the way you have taught us, it is nowhere mentioned or somewhere mentioned, just tell me thereafter. So please beta, let me teach you, because I am not able to see you. One thing here it is, I am not able to see you, I am not able to see your nodding the head like yes, I am not able to see the nodding the head like no, whether you are understanding or not understanding. But my approach that all of you can understand, whether you are low in your studies, less interest in your studies or very high interest in studies, I want to make everyone to be at the same stage, so that everyone can understand my teaching. And as some students, those who are very intelligent, they must be also understanding that sir is giving something else. I said yes, we understand that India will not prefer enrichment. First, we are not good in technology, and the second point, it is costly. And the second point, it is what I said, that will India prefer enrichment? The answer is no, because I said that first point, it is what I said, that costly, and second point, we have a fighting with the technological challenge. There is a what technological challenge. India does not have the better technology, technological challenge. Is it clear? If we do not have, then what should I do? We have to produce large amount of energy. Then what happened? Listen me. This is, I said that if I do not have, India is using in every type of reactor natural uranium, and natural uranium should be more than critical mass, so that the reaction can continue for longer time. These are the two things I make you to understand. I said that India is using large amount of, I said that uranium, natural uranium, there is thousands of rods of what natural uranium. We have what I said, that we have natural uranium, thousands of rods. Clear? So means uranium 235 will be more than critical mass, means I said that it can easily be able to disintegrate, and I said that going for long time. Now the next point is, I said that I can't utilize enrichment, yes or not? But the second point, we are, instead of using water, we are using heavy water. We are using heavy water. There is what I said, that there is what is there? Heavy water. If a heavy water is there, so it will make large number of thermal neutron, yes or not? Will make large number of thermal neutron, because in comparison to water, heavy water can make large number of thermal neutron, and if there is a large number of thermal neutron, then the large number of uranium-235 disintegrate. And if the large number of uranium-235 will disintegrate, then large amount of energy will produce, and then India's purpose is solved. Okay, we are uranium-235 uranium, we are able to produce good amount of energy. So the large number of thermal neutrons means large number of uranium-235 disintegrate, and if it is disintegrate, the large energy produced. Understood? Large energy produced with the help of heavy water and uranium above critical mass. Uranium above critical mass. So my question is, I will come on to this. My question is, why India is more dependent on heavy water instead of enriched uranium. Perhaps this question is clear to you. My question is, in the UPSC they can ask, in the prelims, mains, anywhere it can be asked. This is one of the famous question it is. Why India is more dependent on the heavy water instead of enriched uranium? So the first point, so you will say that following factors are causing that India is more dependent on heavy water instead of, I said that, enriched uranium. Clear? First point will say that what? What is the first point answer? What is the first point answer? I said that enrichment process is costly and India cannot afford. Yes. Second point, you will say that we are facing technological challenge related to enrichment. We are facing technological challenge for enrichment process. India is not a member of NSG. India is not a member of NSG, therefore India cannot import enrichment technology. Next, third point, India is not a member of NSG, therefore there is a restriction on importing nuclear fuel to give fast pace to importing enriched nuclear fuel to give fast pace to give a fast pace to produce large amount of green and clean energy. Fourth point, India has been able to import only natural uranium earlier. India has been able to import only natural uranium. Therefore, if we do not have I said that enriched uranium, then we can able to import only enriched what I said that natural uranium. If I have an enriched uranium, directly putting into the chamber and start producing large amount of energy. But we do not have that enriched uranium, we do not have enrichment process, we do not have a good amount of enriched uranium, we do not have enrichment process, we do not have a better technology, we do not have we are getting which fuel? We are getting, I said that not getting the good enriched uranium for I said that producing nuclear reactor, because India is not a member of NSG. So what the India does, India can import natural uranium, because if I will start taking enriched uranium, we can make something weapons also. So he is not they are not giving, they are giving slightly enriched uranium where we can do research and all, and then little bit of low enriched uranium. So India has been able to import not only able to import natural uranium in large amount. So everyone is ready to give, okay, you can take this natural uranium in large amount, because India does not have the technology to produce, I said that enriched uranium, he cannot do that. So India has been able to import natural uranium. So what India does, fifth point, and India wants to produce more energy. So in the chamber, India is putting what I said that natural uranium rod and heavy water as a moderator, heavy water as a moderator, heavy water as a moderator, because heavy water can make large number of thermal neutrons, and then there is, and I said that uranium 235 will be there, they will disintegrate and produce large amount of energy. So India's dependency is more on heavy water, which can produce large number of thermal neutron, and this thermal neutron will produce large amount of energy after disintegrating uranium 235. After disintegrating uranium 235, Clear? So because therefore India has what I said that India is using heavy water. If I said that some kind of other water, distilled water, then there will be less thermal neutrons, and we will keep on sitting for producing more energy. Oh, kab hoga, and we can't be able to do that. So India is good in the heavy water production in the world I am talking about, and therefore it is utilizing this heavy water. Clear? So if I have something, we should utilize our resource. So because you understand that why we are, what is the question, perhaps if you will be more intelligent, then I can be answer a lot better. I can answer a lot. I can make you to understand the so many things in very easy manner, but and the toughest thing I can make you to understand until unless you will not cooperate. Here is the question, why India is more dependent on heavy water instead of enrichment, and I talked about Indian approach is costly, can't afford, we are facing technological challenge for the enrichment process, India is not a member of NSG, therefore India cannot import enrichment technology, India is not a member of NSG there, and therefore there is a restriction of importing enriched nuclear fuel also. We are not able to high quality better enriched fuel, you are not able to import to give I said that fast pace. It is not that we have to produce some amount of nuclear energy, we have to produce large amount of nuclear energy, several nuclear power plant in India. Perhaps tomorrow that point will come when I will talk about India has promised in the Paris agreement something that 40% of energy will be new and renewable energy. In the Paris agreement that has been climate change related 2015 it has been. So if I have to produce large amount of clean energy, then who is the source of clean energy? It is the nuclear, and the nuclear, then we should have a fuel, and if somebody is not giving the enriched uranium and not giving the technology, then what should I do? I should if I have to produce a lot, then I have our dependency goes on to the other way, and then that is the best way for India. I said that India has been able to import, I said that okay, natural uranium in large amount, and then natural uranium is large amount. So we are putting into the chamber large number of natural uranium and then giving heavy water as a moderator, and those heavy water is able to produce large amount of thermal neutron, and then thermal neutron, slow speed neutron, and it is what breaking it and then disintegrating and giving large amount of energy. Is it clear? Is it okay? Now my next question, perhaps this question is clear to all of you. This question is clear to all of you. Why India is more dependent on heavy water instead of enriched uranium or enrichment processes? Second point is, I said that we are facing technological challenge. We do not have the technological challenge, means we do not have the what I said that better technology. If I do not have the better technology, I can't enrich. Enrichment to samajh mein aata hai na, you all of you know that enrichment means a percentage of uranium 235 to increase. Yesterday I taught you. So if you understand that, then there will be no problem. We are facing technological challenge, we do not have the better technology, and India is not a member of NSG, and if India is not a member of NSG, then if I need a machine, or technology from USA, from Russia, from France, from UK, any one country, if they have a better enrichment technology, they can't give me, even then USA has, and USA wants to give, but nuclear supplier group, India is not a member, and then it has been said that who is not the member of NSG, this enrichment technology he cannot take. So India is not able to take the, nobody, and India cannot import. And even if he wants import, give me, I am giving this much of money, they will not give enrichment process technology, because it is the rule of NSG group. Clear? And India is trying to become the member of NSG, but China is stopping. I will talk you later, NPT, non-proliferation treaty, nuclear supplier group, MTCR, Australian group, Wassenaar arrangement. First day I have taught you what I will teach you. So clear? So I said that we are facing technological challenge for enrichment process. India is not a member of NSG, therefore India cannot import enrichment technology. India is not a member of NSG, there is a restriction for importing and enriched nuclear fuel to give a fast pace to the producing large amount of given energy. I need a pace to produce large amount of energy by the what in the coming few years. So what should I do? I should depend on when I will become NSG member, then they will give me enrichment technology, then it will be. There are processes. India can, one thing I can say that India can never import enrichment technology. One word you may remember, after on the day after tomorrow it will be clear to you. Day after tomorrow it will be clear to you. But I can't make it to understand right now. India can never take enrichment technology. So what is the job? India can never, one, because today I can't say, today I am in the basics of something else. So one thing, because India, one, I will teach you NPT. Even India become a member of NSG, he cannot take enrichment process because India is not a member of NPT. And NPT India will not become. When I will teach you NPT, non-proliferation treaty and all, that time it will be clear. And it has been said that if India will become the member of NPT, then you will say that India will be nothing in the world. He has done a promise. I can't teach you those things because it is a later on. Let's understand this point now. This is clear to you. India is not a member of NSG. There is a restriction of importing enriched nuclear fuel to give fast pace to produce large amount of green and clean energy. India has been able to import all natural uranium in large amount, and then if I have a natural uranium, then I have to produce large amount of energy. Then how to? Who can make more thermal neutron? Who can make more thermal neutron? Heavy water can make. So the thermal neutron can be made. Therefore moderator in India is utilizing moderator as a heavy water. And now whether India has large amount of heavy water? Yes, India has a large amount of heavy water because it is one of the largest producer of I said heavy water in the world. Beta, some of you are not understanding what is the role of control rod. Control rod is absorbing neutron, not reducing the speed. Job of control rod is to reduce the speed, not reduce the speed making thermal neutron. If I will absorb the neutron, there will be no reaction. And when we have a less speed neutron, then the uranium 235 will be able to absorb. Uranium 235 will be able to absorb, uranium 235 will be able to absorb neutron when it is the speed is slow. When the speed is slow, when there will be moderator. Control rod is what absorb, it can freeze all the neutron. If it will put more all control rod inside, then nuclear fission will stop. I have to nuclear fission to be continued, but we have to reduce the speed of neutron, therefore we have to utilize either water or heavy water. But heavy water can produce more thermal neutron, means more number of neutrons will reduce their speed. How energy will produce? Urvashi, tell me, how do the energy will produce? Control rod will produce the energy? Control rod can control neutrons, number of neutrons, not thermal neutrons. control rod can reduce the number of neutrons. Out of 3 neutrons, if there is a lakhs of neutrons and I need there is a 25,000 neutrons, then 75,000 neutrons will be absorbed. Only 25,000 neutrons will be there, so that we can control in a chamber, because the chamber, that whatever the nuclear power plant, we have what the capacity to produce this much of energy, then I will control those 25,000. 75,000 has been absorbed and 25,000. Now 25,000 has to be given, I said that low speed. If I will not be able to give the low speed, they will move here and there, and it is not going to produce the energy. So thermal, then the neutron, whatever the 25,000 neutrons are there out of 1 lakh, they have to be decreased their speed. If their speed is decreasing, not all, out of 25,000, all will not convert into thermal neutron, some of them will convert into thermal neutrons and they will absorbed by uranium 235. Control rod job is totally different, and the moderator job is to what I said, that reduce the speed. Yes beta, that is good one. If the NAVIC we can utilize, do not utilize those points, sir. Do not ask this question now beta. I am just on the nuclear technology, so be there. Do not make your what I said, that focus, change your focus here and there. Good beta Subham Raj, but do not include these points. This is clear, Urvashi? Urvashi, it is clear to you? If you will ask us, you know that when I am teaching, my momentum used to break, because I had to think at a very low level to teach everyone and hardest concept to you. So I keep on thinking how to teach. Now my next question, if in a nuclear reactor heavy water is utilized, then it will convert uranium 238 into plutonium 239, yes or no? Yes, tell me. My next question is, if in nuclear reactor heavy water is utilized, heavy water as moderator, if in nuclear reactor heavy water as moderator is utilized, then it will convert uranium 239 into plutonium 239 or not? Yes or no? I am very happy with your answer. All of you guys very happy with your answer, and all of you are saying yes sir. Some of you must make mistake. Wow, very good answer Prabhat, very good answer Prabhat, very good. Very good, Brijesh, very good, Brijesh. Everyone is saying right, but the sometimes Prabhat and Mr. Brijesh has answered little bit extra also. Not electron but neutron beta. Yes, answer is yes. Because heavy water, you know that the heavy water is making large number of thermal neutron, but there will be some fast neutron, because all neutron will not convert into thermal neutron. The large number will convert into thermal neutrons, but there will be some neutron will remain fast. So it means I said that yes, it will be uranium-238 will convert into plutonium, yes, but in very less amount. Yes, but plutonium-239 will be produced in less amount comparatively. There will be some neutron. If I am talking about heavy water, what I said that heavy water, if there is a heavy water, then the large number of neutrons will convert into thermal neutron, but there will be some neutron will be remain fast. Some neutron will remain fast, and those neutron will make uranium-238 into plutonium-239. So I said that yes, there will be uranium-238 will convert into plutonium-239, but it will be in the less amount comparatively. If you all understood, I am very happy. If you understand each and everything that what I taught today, you know that tomorrow you will be the best analyst for all the reactors of India and then any other reactors, and you can easily understand. What I taught, it is all for the reactors in the India, and the several question in any way the PSC will ask the question from here and there, you can be able to answer. Is it clear to all of you? Heavy water reactor, if I am talking about, perhaps now if I will give some name, what are the reactors we have to do? Reactors, types of reactors we have to do. I said that boiling water reactor, we have to do pressurized water reactor. Is it clear? And this is in the Arihant class, perhaps you remember. I am mentioning again so that you can remember. And there is a pressurized heavy water reactor, and there is a fast breeder reactor. And India is using, I said that 3-stage program, and it is, I said that first one is pressurized heavy water reactor, second one is fast breeder reactor, second stage, and then third stage is advanced heavy water reactor. When I will teach you, you started understanding that it is, if there is a heavy water, this is a pressurized heavy water. Heavy water means what I said, that there will be natural uranium. I taught you so many things. India is not using, what I said, that enriched uranium. India is using natural uranium because it is not able to import. So what I need? Which kind of moderator I need? Heavy water. So understand that, pressurized heavy water. And another point, fast breeder reactor, the second stage, because slowly and slowly you can understand, I am not telling you that, and in the boiling water reactor and pressurized water reactor I need enriched uranium. जब मैं कल आऊँगा and when I will start teaching, oh, boiling water reactor I need enriched uranium, boiling water reactor I need enriched uranium, pressurized water reactor I need enriched uranium. There is in the pressurized heavy water reactor natural uranium, fast breeder reactor natural uranium. Then oh, so because you are understanding India is using this. So tomorrow when I will teach you, so whatever the concept I have given, beta there will be less amount, rest the things let it to go tomorrow, beta. So what I taught today, I started talking to you, like I said, that they are the types of reactor and the 3-stage program of India. And thereafter I said these are the points I said. And why do Homi Jahangir Bhabha has utilized 3-stage program, and thereafter I said uranium, how much uranium, around 1% of the world, India, and where it is in India, Andhra Pradesh, Kodappa district, and in the Jharkhand I talked about there is a Jaduguda, yes, JMG, you remember Jaduguda, Musabani, Ghatsila, and thereafter I said Narwa Pahad, and in the Jharkhand Singhbhum region there is a Turramdi. And these are the regions I talked about in the, I said Andhra Pradesh and Jharkhand is the major one. And uranium in the world I talked about that it is distribution of uranium, it is Australia, Kazakhstan, Canada and Namibia. Understood it? So these are the, I said that 30% of uranium that Australia is having. Sometimes when you are doing, I said the international relations, so you know that if India is going to Australia, then what is the purpose, somewhere hidden purpose. And if India is going to the Central Asia, and the Central Asia has Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan, these are the countries are there. The Kazakhstan, you can understand that okay, India when going into the Central Asia, he is purpose to what I said that making a good relation with, I said that Kazakhstan, then there will be some point of view of concern will related to the nuclear fuel, and Canada and all, Namibia. Then I talked about thorium. So that Australia, Kazakhstan, Canada and Namibia, this is the order of uranium reserve in the world of the different countries. Thorium, India is the number 1 in the world, and it is found in the monazite sand. It is found in monazite sand, and it is the number 1 is Andhra, second is Tamil Nadu, third is Odisha, fourth is Kerala, fifth West Bengal and a little bit in Jharkhand. So here it is, I said that make you to understand thorium, and then why India's nuclear program is 3 stages. It is based on, I said that it is based on less uranium, and this is thorium, and we are also, and then we are importing, mostly we are based on why we are using more thoriums. The second stage and third stage is based on more of thorium. There is other are there because we have more thorium, and if I am importing uranium, there is some limit to import uranium because it is also costly, it is not a cheap one. So that India, if I have a resource, then I should utilize. So uranium 1% and then thorium 50%, and the technological aspect making India to follow 3-stage program. Tomorrow it will be complete clear when I will teach you all the stages and all the types of reactor. And then we have gone for reactors, like there is one thermal reactor and one it is, I said that fast breeder reactor or breeder reactor. Thermal reactors are those reactors where I said that moderators are utilized, and moderators are converting neutron into thermal neutron. So those reactors are considered as a thermal reactor, but in the reactor in which there is no moderator and neutrons are moving faster, so there will be, I said that those fast moving neutrons will reduce their speed by the multiple collision, and it will, I said uranium 235 will be consumed, and there will be, but fast moving neutrons will, I said that what will happen, uranium 238 will convert into plutonium 239. So, in this reactor, this is a breeder reactor and fast breeder reactor, we can be able to say there is a production of nuclear fuel in the form of plutonium 239 is much more than the consumption of nuclear fuel. So, this is known as a breeder reactor that we have seen, and therefore, I have given some understanding here it is, and then we came for this is the meaning, in any nuclear reactor we are not using enriched uranium. We are not using enriched uranium, and India is very using natural uranium. Why? So, that is a concept. I said that India is, I said that does not, India is, I said that this enrichment process is very costly, and then India does not have this enrichment technology also, because it is facing technological challenge. And when India will be able to make this machine, that is a different story at all. But India is right now facing technological challenge. At the same time, India is not a member of NSG. He cannot import enrichment technology, and India is also, he is not a member of NSG, means India is not able to, I said that import some better enriched uranium, only slightly enriched uranium and little bit low enriched uranium, because India is not a member of NSG. This is also complications, but at the same time India has a high amount of, what I said that India has high amount of heavy water, which is along the, mostly along the coastal. Interior may be ban rahe hain log, but it is required saline water, it is coastal water is helping to make it such kind of heavy water, deuterium oxide. And what is critical mass, means I said that critical what it is, I said that the minimum mass required to initiate the nuclear fusion and continued for long time. So, this is your critical mass, and that with the help of some pictures I try to make it that okay, this is the critical mass. By increasing the mass of natural uranium we can do, even after enrichment technology we do not have, we can be able to make it low enriched, better than the low enriched uranium. Low enriched uranium, if it is, I said that 33 to 20%, then it will be 50 kg of out of 1000 kg. But if I have, I said that it lies large amount of 1 lakh kg of natural uranium, then automatically in that one there will be 700 kg of uranium 235, means I can make use of more natural uranium. We can make use of more natural uranium, so that we can get the critical mass to initiate the reaction. So, India does not have enriched uranium technology and all, even than India. And if we have a large amount of natural uranium, and then we should have heavy water to make it what produce large number of thermal neutrons. So, the role of water I take, and one side role of heavy water. Water will be there, it is producing neutrons, thermal neutron, but you know that comparatively less, and the heavy water is, I said that we are utilizing because it is producing large number of neutrons. So, and India is largest producer of this and all we have seen. Will India prefer enrichment or not? Well, yes, no, it will not, because it is costly and technological challenge that it is, and thereafter we came for those 5 points that I have discussed with you. So, I think it is very much clear to all of you. If in nuclear reactor heavy water moderator is utilized, then it will be convert uranium 235 38 into plutonium 239. Yes, it will be, because if heavy water means a large number of thermal neutrons will be formed, but at the same time there will be some fast neutrons will be there, that will be able to convert it, some uranium 238 into plutonium 239. बेटा क्रिटिकल मास आई सेड, आप खाना खा रहे हो, सपोज करो आप, यू कैन ईट 4 रोटीज एंड योर बॉडी इज अ मशीन दैट नीड्स सम एनर्जी टू सस्टेन, yes, and you can eat 4 chapati, and I am giving you only 1 chapati. After eating it, you know that there will be a high amount of, I said that after that there will be, your hunger will increase, because your body is demanding more energy. So, from everywhere that it is making, stomach will be under the pressure, because the stomach is the I said that real one, where there is an, I said that digestion is taking place, and that energy is moving into the blood, and if the demand of energy in the blood is not fulfilled, it is coming towards the pressure towards, I said that stomach. Similarly, there is a critical mass, means I said that there is some mass is needed to continue the reaction. So our body will work for 6 hours, 10 hours, something like this. Our body will work on 6 or 10 hours. For that I should have some food in our body, and where there is, I said that digestion will take place, and because of those digestion, energy will be coming into the blood and I can work for some time. So this is the same way in the nuclear power plant. There will be some amount of what I said that critical mass, means minimum mass should be required to initiate the reaction for longer time, means some time will be there, and our body is also working for 6 hours. Is it clear to all of you? So now perhaps I made it all the things clear. Tomorrow I will very fast in the, because most of the things, and what is your job tomorrow, that you come after complete revision, so that I can take the nuclear reactor fast, and then I can take the I said those the 3-stage program very easy manner I can take it, and we can move towards, I said thereafter it is towards the India's nuclear organization, and then international organization, International Atomic Energy Agency, and NPT, NSG, and there is the different things that is really working these bodies. But I do not have an idea, it will be slowly, it will be uploaded. It is clear to all of you? Beta, I have sent the file over there, they will upload it soon. I have sent it day before yesterday itself, because that file is something different and they have to convert into PDF file, thereafter they will send it to you. So it is up to the management, and then they will upload on your channel where you are getting. All of you understood and enjoyed, beta? All of you understood and enjoyed? I have sent, beta. Which, okay, Galwan Valley, if I am talking about here it is, if we can say like, if it is this is the region where you can say that it is an Aksai chain, and Aksai chain is there. You know that in those mountain ranges over there, in that one it has been also found that there is a large amount of uranium. There is a large amount of uranium in the Galwan Valley region, and ahead of it there is a mountain ranges are there, and you know that how our satellites can find I said that some minerals with the help of Indian remote sensing satellite, you know that IRS I taught you, and I said that they can be able to find that some minerals below that, and there is some large amount of uranium plus gold. This is the rare condition. This condition is very rare, that the gold is also available and uranium is also available, and it is very high quality uranium. It is a high quality uranium. Let me tell you, it is a high quality uranium. So you can think of anyhow, and he is preparing that he will come into this region Galwan Valley since last 10-15 years, and then capture, and the further he don't want to lose, because after getting the uranium of this region he will produce you know that he is having around 215 or 215 atomic bombs, and he want to make 1000 atomic bomb, and therefore he needs uranium. He needs uranium, and the Galwan Valley can provide you provide China what I said, that large amount of uranium. Therefore he is trying to do infiltration and then capturing those regions. Clear beta? Galwan Valley is clear to all of you. Only this much is that I want to say to you, so that you can understand that yes, and India never wants to, never ever he will leave this region. And at the same time India need to get the Aksai chain also, because the during the 1962 war that they have, what I said, that taken this region. Galwan Valley has high amount of uranium, and that is of not I said that in Jharkhand and Kadapa it is better than the quality of Jharkhand and Kadapa in the Galwan Valley, and probably it will be the one of the largest reserve the India can have. How do the India can leave it? India is fighting that wants to take uranium from the nuclear fuel from the other country. Now India is having there, so he will think of what I said, that extracting the uranium from there. So the Galwan Valley I talk about has uranium as well as gold. Which concept beta? Last slide. Priya, I don't understand that what you are asking, that it is, if in a natural reactor heavy water moderator is utilized, then will it convert uranium 238 in plutonium 239? Simply I said that if I have a heavy water, means I said that they can produce, they convert there is a suppose thousands of neutrons, then out of that suppose 700 neutrons converted into thermal neutron, means large number of, out of 1000 neutrons 700 neutrons will convert into thermal neutron, means speed will get slow and they will absorbed by uranium 235. But there are, and then thereafter after uranium 235 it will disintegrate and giving large amount of energy. But there are 300 neutrons which are moving faster. So those fast moving neutron will be, I said that taking uranium 238, and uranium 238 will convert into, I said, the plutonium 239. So it means I said that even if I am using heavy water, even then I said that some neutrons which are moving fast, they will convert, I said that convert some uranium 238 into a nuclear fuel of plutonium 239. So India is, this can be in a kachada waste, but it is converting into, I said that nuclear fuel, but it is in less amount, in not large amount, in less amount. Clear? Yes, it is clear to all of you. It is clear to all of you. Good night beta, good night. एक मिनट